What's up, Final Community? Welcome back. This is HubTunes. I am Mike. I have a fuzzy on my hat. Wow. Um, this is something different. This is a little different for me. I've never done anything like this before. About a month ago, I received an email from a company looking for me to review their ultrasonic cleaner. I do not own an ultrasonic cleaner. I have never even really considered it. I mean, I guess once in a while I do consider it. I'm just not a record cleaning person. I've been collecting since 1978. Still have some of those records. I've never cleaned a single record. I've used the old, what were those, the little brush that had the little red bottle in it. I used to use that. And I do have like a brush that I use. It's not like I don't take care of my records. But when it comes to like ultrasonic, it's really not something I would personally do. Number one, I don't have the money to buy one of these machines. I'd rather buy records with $800. So it's really not something that I've really considered. I thought it was a scam because I've never ever received anything free on this channel. By the way, they are not paying me for this. They sent me a machine for free. I've never received anything, no records, nothing. It's just not why I really do this. So I thought it was a scam at first, and then the machine showed up today, and it is VEVOR. They are a Tough Tools half price. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna clean some records and let you know what I think. Like I said, I don't have anything to compare this to, so I mean, I wish I did, but then again, for me, like I said, I don't need an $800 machine. I'm just not gonna, even something like this. I don't know how many. I mean, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see after I do a few records how much I'll probably be addicted to it, right? But anyway, cool company, very nice people. VEVOR, Tough Tools, half price. They sent a machine to me. It arrived today, and yeah, we're gonna review it. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it came out of the box, and then I'm going to assemble it, and I'll do a little demonstration of the records, and I want to do at least 100 records. Just, I think that's fair. I want to give them a fair review. So, yeah, so I'm going to do at least 100 records, and then we'll talk about it. So, see ya on the other side. Okay, so I don't want to do like a full unboxing. I kind of just unboxed everything. This is the way it came. Came in a very small box. The box was not much bigger than the actual machine. A lot of the stuff was stuffed inside, and yeah, it was a very small box. I was surprised. I thought it would be bigger. Controls, VEVOR Digital Ultrasonic Cleaner. Here you got the rack, which I will assemble. Got the arm. These are the spacers, I believe. And then we got little scoops of some sort. We can make some tea. Oh, they're for tea bags. Cord, hose. I don't know what this stuff is. Probably filters. And whatever that is in there. Definitely going to read the instructions because I am notorious for not reading instructions. And yeah. So gonna do this, put it together, and we'll be right back. We're gonna clean some records, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing this. We got everything set up. We've cleaned a couple of records already. I don't know. There's the directions are terrible. There's nothing in the. This is all you get for directions. There's no. It's just pictures. There's nothing in this that really tells you how to assemble it or what temperature is supposed to be at or what time limit is supposed to be. We had to go online and look at other people's videos. The holding rack, the drying rack is, I don't know, either we got it put together wrong or I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. There's no directions on how to put the drying rack together. People are stupid. You have to remember that when you're making a product. We probably have it put together wrong, is my guess. I don't know. I can't figure it out. So the drying rack is completely useless. We did 3 records already. Man, this one looks nice. This looks really nice. This one was filthy. Absolutely filthy. This is an old Nancy Wilson record I got. Still got some scuffs on it, but definitely really looking very clean. I have to admit that. This one was Engelbert Humperdinck's Merry Christmas. Shiny. And that's just, yeah, it's in really, really good shape now. So we loaded it up with 5 more records. We got some stuff that I really don't listen to because they're filthy. This is Johnny Rivers, Realization. Look at that ring wear. It's terrible. The record is absolutely filthy. The Carpenters. Oh, we didn't put that one in. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Willie and the Poor Boys. This one is filthy. Absolutely filthy. And then I have this Ray Charles, also filthy. We put in Your Cure record, Boys Don't Cry. You said it had some pops and clicks and stuff, and you wanted to see how this did with it. So what we did was we went online and just saw what other people were doing as far as temperature. It does take a while to heat up, at least a half an hour. We put it at 47 degrees Celsius and 25 minutes. I don't know. Again, nothing in the directions, no guidance whatsoever. But here we go. I mean, it's pretty simple. We put it together. It wasn't complicated to put together. It takes about 1.5 gallons of distilled water. I did not put any cleaner in because I don't have any, and I kind of don't want to use it anyway. Until I get going, and we'll see how it is. If I have to order some, then I will. But yeah, this is basically it. So you got it at 47 degrees Celsius. Turn it on. It's oh. It's not super loud. I will be keeping it on a back porch off my music room. So, you know, that's in the other side of the house, so I wouldn't hear it. So yeah, it's not real loud. Okay, it's done. We did a half an hour, 5 records, half an hour at 48 degrees. We fixed the rack. The drying rack has been fixed. We think that's how it's supposed to go. We had to go on YouTube and watch somebody else's review to figure out how to assemble the rack. It seems to be working. What else? It's pretty quiet. It seems to be getting quieter. It was kind of noisy when we first put it on. We're still not sure if that's the correct temperature. So we did 5 records. It says you can do up to 8. Although it doesn't say that anywhere on the directions, I don't believe. We actually looked that up online. So the water's definitely warmer than it was on the first batch that we did. So just take off the dividers. And we're gonna go with this one first. What is this? Tracy Chapman. See, we got some water on the... So we're gonna... I would probably dry them a little bit. At least get the water off them. And then... We got it working. We did get a little water on the label on that one. I don't know why. And this is what? Peter Gabriel. Oh, wow. This looks great. They're definitely cleaner. I mean, no doubt about it. We played the Connie Francis that we just did on the first round, and it was playable. It was unplayable before we did this. So, great news. This is, what was this? This is, oh, this is Your Cure. Boys Don't Cry. Yeah, it looks great. Wow, this definitely looks a lot better than it did. I'm not doing a full drying. This is the one I was worried about. We'll see. Well, we'll play this one and see what. This is Ray Charles. The Moods of Rhythm and Blues. We got some water on the label, which kind of bothers me. Maybe we don't fill it as high? I don't know, because there was nothing. There is a line on there that you're supposed to fill it to, but it doesn't really look like a line. I mean, it is. Wow, this looks much better. Yeah, much better. I would actually probably put this through one more time, just because it was a really beat up record. Okay. Oh, we did a lot that time, didn't we? We did more than 5. I'm just going to pull these off because you don't want to watch me do all this. Yeah, okay, so the rack is definitely working much better than it was before. Okay, so far so good. The records are really coming out clean. Once we figured out how to do this without directions, and we watched a few videos, so we kind of got it all figured out. So this is the lid that goes on the water, and as you can see, that's no good. So basically, what this is a jewelry cleaner, and I think they just made these adapters to put on the jewelry cleaner, and now it can clean jewelry and do records. I get it, economical. I don't want to have to take this off. I don't ever want to take that off. So this lid doesn't do any good. The lid should probably be, something that forms around the arm, because I don't want to take that off. And it's not a big deal. I mean, to take it off, it's only 2 screws. It's not a big deal. But when I have this set up on my porch out back, I just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to have to take that on and off all the time. So I'll probably just leave it on and I'll probably just leave it like this. I guess it's fine. But the important thing is the records are very, very clean. They look much better. So, yeah, we're going to listen to these, and then I'll be back with the final part of the review, and, I'll tell you my thoughts, and we're also going to clean a lot more records. I told the company I would do at least 100 records, because I want to be fair, and I want to be honest, and I want to give them an honest review. So, going to be cleaning all week. So, yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Like I said, I have nothing to compare this to. I've never had one of these before. It's interesting. It's very interesting, and we're kind of learning. So, cleaning records this week, and then I'll be back with the final part of the review. Okay, we're back. I cleaned about. It's been a crazy week. Also, it's freezing in Chicago. So I cleaned about 70 records. I will have to say this. First of all, I started out these. Of the original 5 that I picked, that I showed previously, all of them were in boxes to go to the Goodwill. To be honest, I wasn't even going to sell them to a record store. Nobody wants this. Dollar bin record, great record, but a dollar bin record. Not much use for this. I'm saving it now. This is Johnny Rivers' Realization. His kind of psychedelic folk, kind of really a good record. Actually, I listened to it all the way through the other day for the first time in a very long time, because this was unlistenable. In my book, it was unlistenable. I'm kind of picky. Clicks, pops, I don't want. Surface noise, I don't want. If it has it, I usually just get rid of the record. This is it came out really, really good. Yeah, very, very impressed with that. This was great. This was one that I was definitely sending back to the Goodwill. This is Willie and the Poor Boys, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Great album. All their albums are great. This is listenable. This is great. Fortunate Son's on it. Everything's on it, man. This is a great record. Midnight Special. Effigy. Down on the Corner. Yeah, Great record. So I'm going to save this, although it smells a little mildewy. I don't like that. I don't like my records to be mildewy. This one is definitely one I'm saving. The Impressions, Preacher Man, definitely saving this. This one wasn't in real bad shape. This one was, it wasn't horrible, but it's much, much better now after cleaning. This one's definitely better. This one sounds terrific. This was unlistenable in my ears. The stereo version of Nancy Wilson's Welcome to My Love. If you like Nancy Wilson, this is a really good record. You can see I've already put this back in plastic, put it in plastic, and I'm definitely saving this record. So yeah, and the other one I did originally, the fifth one, was the Ray Charles live. Not saving that one. There was nothing the ultrasound could do to help that one. It was pretty beat up. There were a lot of scuffs and stuff. It was in bad shape, and also probably a 70-year-old record. So I'm not upset about that one. That's still going to the Goodwill. These ones are going back in my collection. I'm going to keep them. So my overall thoughts on this machine. First of all, this is a machine, like I said, I have nothing to compare this to. I have never used an ultrasonic cleaner before. I never really wanted to. This was also, I'm not being paid for this, because if they would pay for this review, they're pretty silly. But they did send me a machine, and it was an honor to be able to check it out and kind of just figure it out, if I want one in the future, if I do want to spend, $800, $3,000, whatever, on one of these machines, I could get a good feel for it. So my initial thoughts, it's still not something I'm going to, well, I'm not going to go back in. First of all, I think it works really well. For what it is, for the price point, it's no frills, it's not mechanical. The arm doesn't go up and down, and it's for what it is and the price point, it works really well. For me personally, as a record collector, I'm not going to now be like, so cool, start cleaning all my old records. I'm not doing that. But I will use this to clean my records when I bring them into the house. I have a stack of 5 records, most of them new, that I will probably clean this weekend. I will probably clean new records all the time now. Like I said, I'm not going back into my collection and start cleaning old records. When I pull one out that I think needs to be cleaned, will I clean it? Absolutely. But I'm not going to sit here for the next 2 weeks cleaning old records. I got better things to do with my time. That's me. That's not the machine. As far as the machine goes, yes. I would, if you are a casual... I'm not a casual record collector. I have thousands of records and I make a stupid YouTube channel. But I think for the casual record collector who's serious about it, but also still a little casual about his collection, hers, this is a great machine. It's a starter, so if you do really, really like it and you want to get to a better record cleaner, yeah, definitely, yeah. It's less than $200. So yeah, it is something that I would suggest to somebody, who's just getting into record collecting and wants to try something like this. It's like I said, no frills. There's no bells and whistles on this thing. The directions you got to look up online. It does not have any directions inside as to how to clean records with it. As I said earlier, it's a jewelry cleaner. It's just a jewelry cleaner, and they've made it into a record cleaner. Great job. I totally get it. I would do that too. It gives you a better business model. You can sell it for 2 different things now. But yeah, perfect for the beginner, the casual record collector. I'm not, I don't know how sturdy this thing's going to be. In 1 year, this thing could be broken in 6 months. I don't know. Yeah, and I'll let you know if it is. But I'm not going to be cleaning 20 records a day on this thing. If that's what you're doing, don't buy this. If you're a flipper and you're coming home with 50 records every day and don't buy this. This isn't for you. You want a humming guru or something like that. This is for the casual cleaning records, which is me. Like I said, I buy probably 8 to 10 records a month. I will be cleaning 8 to 10 records a month. Maybe a few more here and there when I pull out an old dirty, if I pull one out that's dirty, I'll definitely clean it. But yeah. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Thanks again to VEVOR. And there is a code in the description. You get 5% off of, I believe, everything on their website. I'm pretty sure that's what the email said. So yeah, there's a code in there. You can get that and get 5% off. And yeah, thank you again to everyone for watching and going along this little journey with me. This has been weird and interesting and kind of fun. So thank you very much. You guys all take care, and I will see you very soon.